What's going on? Welcome to Shred Gaming, and it has been a minute since I made a video. I apologize about that. Unfortunately, I have not had a chance to make a video since the gameplay trailer, but with all the information that we have, all the footage and the interviews that has happened since the gameplay trailer, I wanted to make a video where I break down the Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay and mechanics of at least what we know so far. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's get after it. First things first, we need to talk about Cameo Fighters. The new assist mechanic is everything in Mortal Kombat 1. It is something you cannot turn off, and it is going to make, break, or change your playstyle in Mortal Kombat 1. So no more variations like we had in Mortal Kombat X and 11, which means we are back to each character having their own locked movesets and specials, which means the way to really change up your game with each character is to pair them with different Cameo Fighters. Each Cameo Fighter is going to have their own abilities, which only requires one button and a direction to use them, such as R1 down or R1 left, R1 right. Each ability will use a half a cameo meter, so you will start out with a full meter that you can use 2 times, and the meter will charge up over time. And depending on which character you choose, they can assist you in zoning, start your combos, extend your combos, wake up attacks, and throws. Now the throws is a very interesting one because your Cameo Fighter assists you with your forward throw but not a side switch throw. And if you do not have any cameo meter, or maybe your Cameo Fighter is out attempting an attack, your forward throw will be a shove, very similar to the Mortal Kombat X meter burn throw. Also, your Cameo Fighter can indeed take a hit. They cannot be knocked out, but if your Cameo Fighter does take a hit, you will take a tiny bit of damage. And as of right now, we do not see any Cameo Fighters that have defensive options, such as maybe a shield or something like that. But as more characters are revealed, we will see if there are fighters that do have defensive abilities. But every Cameo Fighter assists you with combo breakers. Now, about combo breakers, bringing back combo breakers was a major breath of fresh air. The breakaway was arguably the worst mechanic in Mortal Kombat 11, and now that we have combo breakers back, we all had a huge sigh of relief. The last thing is your Cameo Fighter does have their own special animation in your fatal blows. There isn't much information as of yet whether your cameo plays a part outside of the animation, but just like in Mortal Kombat 11, each character has a unique requirement to landing a fatal blow, and yes, the fatal blow can be broken with a combo breaker. And at the moment, the only confirmed Cameo Fighters are Sonya, Jax, Kano, Sub-Zero, Kung Lao, Stryker, and Goro. Oh, and Boone did throw out this tweet in response to Super's tweet. You can decide whether you think that's confirmation or not, but it certainly is kind of a nod and a wink from the Lord of Trolling himself. And something I'm personally excited for is aerial combat is back in Mortal Kombat, something we have not seen since Mortal Kombat Armageddon. I think this is a much bigger deal than we are making it, since the focus has been all about Cameo Fighters. With the reintroduction of aerial combos, this adds a whole new dynamic to your skill set because it can really add more options for your juggling, your special moves, and how you will implement your combos with your Cameo Fighters as well. Which leads me to my next point, which is the combos in general. Mortal Kombat 1 looks to be taking a lot from Mortal Kombat X and 9 style of combos. Although the game looks to move more like a combination of Mortal Kombat 9 and 11, the combos themselves are going to be much more elaborate, much longer, and in my opinion, much more satisfying. Now, one specific character I wanted to bring up was Kenshi, because having a puppet character in Mortal Kombat is a pretty big deal, because this is the first time they've had that kind of character. Now, in every Mortal Kombat game, it's always been each character has their own unique sets and traits and abilities, but they're all kind of cut from the same cloth, versus now we actually have a character that is kind of a completely different breed of character. Now, what it looks to be is when his sword is sheathed, he just has his normal abilities, but when he pulls out his sword, he summons his ancestral spirit, in which you can actually control. This is something Mortal Kombat has actually never done before, and it's very exciting. And from what I heard, Kenshi just really stole the show, because this is the first time Mortal Kombat has ever done anything like this, and which makes me even more excited for more characters, because I want to see the different types and archetypes of characters that they're going to introduce as more characters are revealed. Now, the philosophy behind the style of Mortal Kombat 1 is freedom. We have all heard the phrase freedom of expression in fighting games. Well, it seems that the team at NRS created this game to be exactly that. I think Boone said it best in this interview with GameSpot.
We always want our games to play differently from each other, and if I were to describe how MK1 plays compared to the previous games, I say we loosened up restrictions. We really loosened things up, and so we're just going to the player. Here's a sandbox full of toys with combos and adding air combos, adding cameo characters, and saying, what can you do with it?
This is something we have been asking for a long time. I am stoked they got rid of variations, especially custom variations. I think it was a great attempt at something unique, but it didn't quite stick the landing. But with the introduction of Cameo Fighters, we can play our favorite characters as they are, but change things up or find the ultimate pairings of different characters and cameos. That to me is very much freedom of expression in a fighting game. I want to know what you guys think. Please comment down below. Tell me what you guys are most excited about. If you have any doubts about anything as well. I'm very excited about the Cameo Fighters. I think this is a great addition. It's a very bold move, and NRS is clearly taking very big risks trying to do something very different for Mortal Kombat fans. I'm really excited about the Cameo Fighters, and I think it is a great replacement for the variation system. And I'm really excited about Kenshi, because Kenshi is a big deal. We've never had a puppet character in Mortal Kombat, and we've had your rushdowns, your zoners, kind of grapplers. I mean, if you want to consider Jax and MK11 a grappler, but nothing like a puppet character. So this is also a very bold move, and clearly NRS is listening to their audience, and they're seeing what the players want. And the fact that he said, this is a sandbox with toys, here, go and make stuff, is fantastic. And I'm looking forward to labbing characters and mixing and matching characters. So yeah, if you guys have anything, please comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, shred out.